Central and Eastern Asia. This shift suggests a complex interplay between genetics, environment, and social structures shaping human populations over millennia. The striking difference in the occurrence of type O blood in the Americas, particularly among indigenous populations, raises intriguing questions about ancient migrations and population dynamics. In many indigenous communities, type O blood reaches frequencies as high as 90 to 100%, contrasting with the global average of around 62%. Theories suggest that ancient migrants to the Americas, who likely crossed a land bridge during the last ice age, carried predominantly type O blood. These early migrants eventually became the ancestors of today's indigenous peoples. The isolation of the Americas from Eurasia until the arrival of Europeans could explain the high prevalence and maintenance of...
Okay, so you watch that video there, the little clip. The rest of the video is on YouTube. But that's just a little clip. And I'm going to say this. They specified type O blood in the Americas, an American over here and separated from type O blood in the rest of the world, especially Africa, because that video that I put the clip in of Aphrodite saying things about we're not, African Americans have identity crisis was the title of his little video. And then he went on to say that, you know, African Americans have identity crisis and that we want to be Africans or be accepted by them or be validated by them. Hey! So I made my video to, you can go back and watch it, but some Africans came in the comments and they were like, well, type O blood is we have that too, not in the range that indigenous people do in the Americas. No way. They have 90 to 100%. And where am I? Am I in Africa? Have I seen Africa? No. As a matter of fact, Haiti is an indigenous Taino name. And those are the original people of that island. So Aphrodite can go on with this nonsense because Go Black to Africa is also another YouTuber. He made a valid point when he said that blacks in America are better off financially and with opportunities than blacks anywhere else in the world. And I said to myself, yeah, these people making these comments about I'm African, like, and you'd probably trade places with me in a minute, in a second, in an instant, if you could. I have come to the conclusion that, yes, I have a black ancestry. I'm sure I got a black ancestor. But I am not African. Like you said, we've been diluted for 400 years. But I am not African. You understand? And I think that people have to realize that the United States put a lot of Native American tribes on slave ships and send them to work in sugarcane plantations. And that's all Haiti was a big sugarcane plantation. They sent them to work there and sold them like slaves, including the Narragansetts out of Rhode Island. That whole tribe almost put on slave ships and sold in the Caribbean to work in the sugarcane. So, mind you, when Aphrodite, who thinks he's a freaking expert on Caribbean people, man, shut up. Stick to Africa. You got people in the Caribbean who are maybe confused thinking that they're African when they're really Native American. And a lot of people in the Caribbean embrace, especially on islands like Martinique and where you have like Creole populations, embrace that they have Native because we feel it. We know we're not African. We have some African ancestry, acknowledged, but we are not African. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm Mambo of that.